Let us all settle down. In the divine absorb let us be aware that one of take all the beauty of absorbing the body. We can all collectively raise our kundalini and put ourselves in balance with our full attention.
Jai Shri Mataji, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Let us all raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in bandhan. As I had mentioned before, the audio issues. In these beginning moments when we settle down, let us allow our attention to fully absorb Shri Mataji's love that flows as Param Chaitanya from her photograph to our fingertips. And it is the deities sitting on each and every one of our chakras that does the living work of absorbing these vibrations. O Divine Mother, Shri Mataji, I completely surrender to this divine mechanism you have given us to awaken our spirit, to purify ourselves, and to present ourselves at your holy lotus feet in our Sahasrara. Mother, please let the Param Chaitanya flow to each and every cell of our being. Please, Shri Mataji, let our attention be completely pure. As we sit before you this morning, Mother, let there be no distractions. Let our attention be completely enlightened by your divine love. Let us place our right hand on our heart. Shri Mataji, I am the pure spirit. Mother, please let me feel the complete joy and the complete love of the Spirit. Let my attention become the Spirit. With these prayers, we push away all the brain pollution manifesting as our emotions, all the negativity that attacks our attention. Let us completely surrender to the divine. Mother, please remove from within me, from my being, all the lust, anger, greed, pride, hate, jealousy, all the illusions created by my ego, by my conditionings. Mother, please push these out of my heart into the 5 elements. Shri Mataji, please establish your Shri Ganesha in my heart. Mantra, Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. We can bring both our hands to our lap. Let our attention rest on our Mother Kundalini in the Muladhara, the sacrum bone, above the Muladhara chakra. O Holy Mother, in the name of Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, I humbly surrender to you. Mother, please connect me at the lotus feet of Sri Mataji. Mother, please connect us all collectively to the Adi Kundalini, the primordial mother of all the mothers. Let's take our left hand, place it on our liver, on the right side of our stomach. Sri Mataji, please, Mother, purify my attention, stabilize my attention. Mother, please remove all the excessive heat from our right side, from our liver. Mother, please establish just the right amount of energy to keep us dynamic and balanced. Please remove all the excessive heat of our overthinking. Please cool down our attention. Let us offer the mantra for Shri Nirmala Chitta, for pure attention. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Two more times. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. The flow of vibrations from Shrimataji's photograph to the fingers of our right hand. We absorb with our full attention and channel these vibrations with the left hand onto our liver. We can bring both our hands on our lap. Let us now bring our attention to the center heart. Shri Mataji, I surrender all my fears, doubts, and insecurities to your lotus feet. Please make me a dynamic Sahajogi. Please remove all the doubts and establish my connection to your lotus feet in my heart. Let us use the air element, Vayu Tattva, to purify our heart. We'll take a series of deep breaths, inhaling through the nose. Hold for as long as we can, and then exhale through the mouth. Let's do this with our full attention on the center heart a few times. During this time, we absorb the vibrations onto our fingers. Cool Param Chaitanya. And direct our full attention to the center heart. And with every exhale, Shri Mataji, I surrender completely at your holy lotus feet. One last time. Let us now bring our attention to the Agya Chakra, and we'll place our right hand on our forehead. Shri Mataji, please, Mother, remove all the distractions created by my ego and all the mental pollution created by my conditionings. Mother, please redirect my attention to the silence of my spirit. Please remove all the badhas, all the illusions of my Agya Chakra. Please give me humility and reality. Let us offer the mantra for Shri Jesus Mary. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Mother, please dissolve my ego and my conditionings. We can bring our hands back to our lap and allow our attention to rest in the Sahasrara at the feet of Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, I surrender. Shri Mataji, I surrender. Shri Mataji, I surrender. Let us now listen to a short excerpt on the subtle mechanism of the Kundalini.
Gauri is the mother of Sri Ganesha. And she produced Sri Ganesha because she was having a bath, and to protect her chastity, she created Sri Ganesha. In the same way, Kundalini is the Gauri, and we have got Ganesha sitting in the Muladhara chakra. So we have Muladhara as the abode of the Gauri, of Kundalini. And the protection of the Kundalini is done by Sri Ganesha. As you know, Sri Ganesha is the deity which is for our innocence. Only Sri Ganesha could be there in that position because, as you know, the pelvic plexus looks after all the excretory functions. And it is Sri Ganesha only who can really stay there without getting dirtied by the surroundings. He's so pure, he's so innocent. While the Kundalini is the virgin mother of Sri Ganesha. People have started talking against Mary by saying that there was something wrong. How could a virgin get a child? Because we do not understand it is God. And in the area of God, anything is possible. They are above all these things. And they can create anything. And in any way, Ganesha had to be born out of a virgin because he was so pure. So Kundalini has to be supported by Sri Ganesha. If Sri Ganesha is weak, then Kundalini cannot be supported. Sri Ganesha has to support her in the awakening part, first of all. When the Kundalini is getting awakened, Sri Ganesha stops all the functions that it has to perform. All the functions are stopped. So that you must have seen I sit for 9 hours, 10 hours sometimes. I don't get up. because all functions of Sri Ganesha, everything stops when the Kundalini is rising. She is fully supported and looked after by Sri Ganesha. Kundalini is the energy that you know, which gives you your ascent. But it's a virgin energy. It's an energy that is detached. It doesn't get attached to any center, to any function. Only one function it has to do is to slowly and steadily pass through all these centers, nourish them, give them whatever they like, whatever they want, whatever they can bear, and slowly and steadily open the sastra. She's coiled up in 3.5 coils. It has a mathematical significance. Why 3.5 coils? She's, I think in my book I have described about her. But though she's a virgin energy, still she's so wise, so sensible, so loving, and so caring that when she rises, she doesn't give any complications to you. She doesn't even make you feel that she's rising. In some people she does. When the people are not normal, some obstruction is there, then you do feel. But normally, you do not even feel how she is rising. She goes up in a way automatically, supported by the whole mechanism. When she rises from one center to another center, the lower center first opens for her to enter in, and then it augments. It closes down so that it can keep the Kundalini in its place. Then it goes higher, there again, till it pierces through Sahasrara. This ascending of Kundalini goes on. So one has to try to meditate in such a manner that this working of the Kundalini is facilitated. The chakras are cleansed out, and ultimately you are in a state of meditation. It's not a question of how to go into meditation. But it's the question how to be in meditation all the time. So as you know that Kundalini, when she reaches the Agya Chakra, and when she opens Agya Chakra, then you can be in thoughtless awareness. Then you don't think. Thinking just stops. You watch everything, just watch. But you do not get involved into what you are watching, but you just watch. And that watching itself gives you the growth within. Think of the tree which is, say, in a turmoil or during earthquake. It won't grow. When the earthquake stops, everything becomes quiet, everything is peaceful, then only the tree can grow. In the same way, our growth can only take place if we are peaceful within ourselves. So, for a Kundalini growing wider and wider and rising higher and higher, first thing is we must have peace within ourselves. But this peace is possible if you can make really peace with others. If you cannot make peace with others who are in Sahaja, who are in the collective, if you are in a turmoil, this Kundalini can never rise. That is why collectivity is so important. Without collectivity, your Vishuddhi cannot open. And without collectivity, you cannot have the growth of your spirituality. If the growth of the spirituality, as they say, the tree of life is upside down and the roots are in the brain. And this Kundalini has to go and water that brain as we water the roots. Then it starts flowing downward. And that's how you start expanding. When you start expanding, then you touch the depth of your divinity. And once you have touched the depth of your divinity, then you start working it out in such a manner that people will know that you are yogis, you are people of higher realm, you have something great. It is not how many times you read something, it's not how many times you talk about Sahaja, it's not even how many times you just go on reciting names, but how many times from your heart your pure desire is to ascend. If this pure desire cuts upon you, then the first thing and the last thing you will do is to meditate. You can't do without it. Even if you try, you can't do without it. If you will sleep without meditating, you think, oh, I have not meditated. Not out of guilt, but I have missed something. I have missed something. That should happen to us. So this power of Gauri has to be respected because she is our mother. She is our individual mother. She has given us second birth. She is the one who knows all about us. She is so gentle, so kind. How she slowly rises. She doesn't give us trouble. She takes all the trouble of penetrating through these centers and she gives us the second birth. Because she understands everything. She knows everything. She organizes everything. She brings forth all the beauty that you are. Once you start developing that beauty within yourself, then you will be surprised how powerful you are. Because all these things are of the same nature. Is the truth that you discover, is the same as the beauty, is the same as the joy. You don't have to think that joy is separate, truth is different, beauty is different. Because we are not yet at that point, we just take one facet. But once we reach that point, then the whole thing seems to be one. There is no differentiation at all. It's all one. Many facets of a diamond, but it's one diamond. And that diamond is yourself, your spirit.
Let us all meditate in silence, introspecting on the excerpts of the talk we just listened to. We can all bow to Shri Mataji in our hearts. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for this powerful experience, this deep connection at your lotus feet. Mother, please always keep us in your bandhan, in your kavach. Please always keep us collectively connected to you so we can experience your love and share your love with each other. Jai Shri Mataji. This will conclude the broadcast for this morning. Before we end, if anyone would like to volunteer to lead morning meditation on Wednesday or Friday, please let me know. Thank you everyone for joining. We can all collectively raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji.